Biafra. Na meo onuzo ke Biafra merani onuzo ke Biafra na merani onuzo ke Biafra merani onuzo ke Biafra. Tell me what we do. Everybody want to kill us. They want to take what belongs to us. Try. We they love our neighbors, so we they love ourselves too. So it is written in the holy book. Try. You find a channel, na merani biko godo onyolu welu mono aya na merani no onyolu welu mono onyo chai chukwu kikele anyị na bogi the time is now. We want to go. Remember your promises. Oh, na meo onuzo ke Biafra merani onuzo ke Biafra na merani onuzo ke Biafra merani onuzo ke Biafra. Ndiro marani buruburu anachi wepunda anyị n'ike. Shata. Oh, they are holding our lead. Mazinambika. Now is Prime Minister. Mazin Simon. We shall rise and defend our land. The land of rising sun is our hope. Yogi Bikono Sitende Mosiki Kamehe Iwele Thank you for joining me this morning. I greet you all. I greet you, Umuchineke, lovers of freedom, children of heaven. I greet you all. Let me project
4 cardinal points.
Hold on, Daddy. I welcome you all this morning. Raphael Chamaka Jere is my name, Deputy Minister of Information, Communication and Media, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I greet you all and I bring you good tidings. Yes, I bring you good tidings. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, right there in the court of the enemies, gave them the 4 cardinal points. The 4 cardinal points, which today we have identified as the reason why Biafrans, children of heaven, not those that come from that location, but the children of heaven, Umuchineke. You know, we have a mixed multitude. Even from the days of Israel, there was a mixed multitude, as it is today also. But the children of heaven, the reason why we are exempted from the calamity about to befall Nigeria are these 4 cardinal points. And I am opening the panel this morning, and the link is there this morning for every child of heaven to join me and let us estray these 4 cardinal points. from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is a child of God. He is Onyendu, not just Onyendu for mouth. He's Onyendu for a reason. And that's why he was there in their court to tell them, this is the sign point. This is the reason why we are unique. And as long as we possess these 4 cardinal points, hey, join hand together, you can never succeed in bringing us down, in destroying us. Even those that are the mixed multitude in our midst, that have a bit of our blood in them, there is that tendency of success. But some of them may not be protected completely, but the tendency of success, you already inherited it with the Biafra blood in you. But the power to execute judgment on the enemy, the power to overcome every form of calamity, you receive it as a full-blooded Nwachineke. I want to welcome every one of you this morning. 30 Valley, you are in the house. I welcome you. God save, I welcome you. Emmanuel Gentle Biafra, you are here. Emmanuel Chibike, you are here. Donna Scalo, you were the first person in the house this morning. AFB Global, I see you. Thank you, Esther Mbanefo. Thank you, all of you. Ifeanyi Naji is watching, and I appreciate you this morning. William Amos, I greet you. Lars Benzico, you are welcome. Please stand with me to appreciate every one of you. It's a full house and you are all welcome this morning. Please, it's a summit and you can grab the link and come in. Do I have my phone on? Let me see. Okay, let me put on my phone in case there's someone that might want to call. Hopefully it can connect to the direct speaker and then you will be able to speak this morning. The 4 cardinal points. Why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention this? Why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu feel that it is important for him to say this, even in the midst of the enemies that were rampaging him and making him come every time now and then to answer a judgment that is uncalled for? Why? Let's listen to Onyendu himself as he will tell them what makes us tick. Tell your neighbor, this is what makes us tick. What makes us tick? What makes us tick? Please, if you are an admin, any stupid idiot that comes on the comment section, remove them instantly so that I will not be distracted. Like this idiot, smiling bread loaf, remove him immediately. Thank you. All right. So we move. 4
cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those
those 4 cardinal points we will repeat again and again. I don't know why this phone is taking time to pick up. What is happening to this? Anyway, and that is a new phone. All right. Let's repeat it and pick it one by one.
4 cardinal points. 4. You must be without fear before your enemies.
You must be without fear before your enemies. You must be without fear before your enemies. Your enemies are the uncircumcised zoological animals. The terrorists in the zoo, they are your enemies. You must be without fear before your enemies. Your enemies are the British oligarchies that thought that they can eat their cake and have it. That thought that they can destroy Biafra and continue to enjoy the spoils from our land. You must be without fear before your enemies. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a true example of that. Living in England, in Great Britain, yet he was able to confront them right there in their territory and tell them, what you are doing in Biafra is evil. If you do not stop what you are doing in Biafra, God will destroy Great Britain. He told them he will destroy you in bits and in pieces. He told them that this terrorism you are encouraging in Nigeria, it will bewilder you, it will overwhelm you. Right now in Britain, there are cities that are being governed by Sharia law in Britain. Now, Islamic fanatics and terrorists, they move around the streets of Britain, stabbing and mauling British citizens down in broad daylight. Let's continue to hear Onyendu.
You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death.
You must Speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must speak the truth always. There is no condition for you to speak the truth. Whether you are held at gunpoint, whether you are threatened by whatever, you will always speak the truth, because it is the truth that sets you free. It is the truth that makes you free. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. That's why you see him there. 4 years and counting round. The enemies kidnapped him from another land. After they have tried to buy his life, then he escaped and, with his life, and he was in Kenya. They kidnapped him. Up to today, every pressure to destroy him, to ridicule him, to make him bow, he makes them to understand he is not a coward and he will never bow. Speaking the truth always, even if it leads to your death. Look, if you are a Biafran, and every time you open your mouth, it is how you will lie, how you will deceive people, how you manipulate, how you disfigure and distort the truth, you will never be protected. You might get away from some of those lies. You might get away from them for some time, but you will never get away from them forever. It will always catch up with you. The reason why Nigeria today is irreparable is because they have always been living a lie. The reason why some countries in this world today will continue to go down is because they have always been living a lie. And the reason why Biafra is the last miracle that will happen on earth is because we stand on justice, fairness, and equity. We have never stood against anybody. We have never gone to take anything that does not belong to us. We speak the truth always. They maul us to death. They take us away. They try to do everything evil to us. We stand on truth. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. Onyendu, continue.
Enemies, you must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves.
You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves. What do we do as Biafrans? We help those who cannot help themselves. While Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was exposing the evil wickedness of Nigeria, he was calling the attention of the Middle Belt, calling the attention of the Hausa people, calling the attention of the Yoruba people. And at that, he was telling them, look, you cannot be fake like the zoological animals. If you are fake like them, you will go down like them. Yoruba people, some Yoruba elders, they thought it was a joke. Today, in Yoruba forests, everywhere, there is Fulani terrorists. They are taking over. Even though their Emiloko is a president, their evil is catching up with them. When they talk about Yoruba nation, some of them don't even care because they felt Emiloko is there. Now their Emiloko is ruining them because they are not truthful. They are not truthful. Any little thing that happens, they want to rope Biafrans in. They want to, convict us. They want to add us to anything. But at the same time, Chukwu Okike Abiama is always vindicating us. Chukwu Okike Abiama is always setting us apart. He has always exempted us from their calamity for a long time. If not that now, they have decided to ensure by hook and crook, they put Fulani stooges as governors. We never had the fear of IDP camp in Biafra land. We never had that fear. Never. But today, you see, almost everywhere in the zoo, apart from Biafra land, human beings are being massacred like what you cannot imagine. So this help that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu brought to them, they throwed it on their foot. They call him all manner of names. They call him a criminal, even though they don't have evidence. They kidnapped him, and they were happy that they caught him. And 4 years running, 4 good years going now, there is no evidence they bring before their court. No evidence. And the whole world was watching. America kept quiet. UK kept quiet. EU kept quiet. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone defending himself. Alone. On the evil of kidnapping from Kenya. The whole everywhere kept silent. And some of the people in that zoo that used to think that they were people of integrity, you see them, they don't say anything. But this man you see here, with his shoulders head high, stood firm till now. Their court have become a disgrace, a shame. I am going to bring you the latest disgrace that have happened to them as a result of their evil and lies. You have never seen the disgrace of Nigeria. It has not started yet. Nigeria will be so disgraced. Those of you that are still proud Nigerians, you will be hiding wherever you are. In fact, you will be, if possible, those of you that you will even be tearing your passport and running away from any, that I'm not a Nigerian, you will be rejecting Nigeria. Even now, I know so many Nigerians that if you ask them, are you a Nigerian? They'll say, no, I'm a Ghanaian. Here, right here where we are. Some of them ask them, no, I'm from Ivory Coast. Some of them, they don't even want to speak English so that you will not say they are from Nigeria. They speak Italian. You tell them, you speak English to them, they will pretend as if they don't hear what you are saying. Let's hear Onion do as he will conclude.
Poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
And be of good character. And be of good character that God may love thee. Be of good character. You see, if there's anyone amongst us that you have seen with such zoo-like character, you will always know that they will not end well. Zoo character, zoo tendencies, lying, cheating, propagandists, deceiving and destroying the family of God. No good character. Even though some of you have seen it, yet you are, trying to cover up for the evil. Is that a good character? Is that a good character that somebody is identifying with the zoo where we are coming out from? That somebody comes when we are supposed to be flying high, brings division amongst us, building a separate house within us. Is that a good character? Stirring up brethren against brethren. Is that a good character? Ogechukwu is a criminal. Vam 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 is a liar. Sonia Barawa is a brother to Akpabio. Without evidence. Ogechukwu collected 150 million. No truth in them. There is no love of God in them. That is why those of you that think that you see success going on their side, maybe sometimes they deceive you with all those they are flamboyant. It is raining. I am telling you, give it just a short time. Even Job in his writing said, when I saw the wicked, but I looked again and they were no more. I saw the wicked, I looked again and they were no more. And he said, when I consider this God, I fear him. Because of the fear of God, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have remained consistently relevant. Because of the fear and the love of God and good character, Mazi Simon Ekpa have remained stupendously solid in the midst of Umuchineke. Everything you have done to bring them down, they can never come down. Solid like a rock. So all your conspiracy, all your plans, it will all be watered down at the end of the day because Umuchineke will rise up and be the head. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have shown you, for you to remain protected, preserved, and a unique Biafran, these cardinal points must be found in you. I will allow him to say it from top to bottom. Now you will now reason within yourself, are these part of me? Am I a child of heaven? Or am I just a mixed multitude? Because some of you are just hiding and rubbing off. You're rubbing off on Vam Vam Vam. You're rubbing off on Akbarawa. You're rubbing off on Brigi. But within you are, are dead men bones. Whitewashed sepulchre. That's what some of you are. But if from within to without of you is integrity and truth, Sometimes I see some of the people that have derailed, have gone astray. And my effort, my thought every day as I come here is how to make you understand that place where you are, that place where you are, is leading you to destruction. And my desire is to bring you back and make you understand that you don't need to die. You don't need to think that your ego will not take you anywhere. I know some people see it as a weakness. You are too soft. You are too. No. I am telling you, I am as hard as a rock. And every Biafran is like that. But the love we have is stronger than that, that part that you think is our weakness. That strong heart to hit back and hate and deal with you. Our love is stronger than it. So the love we have for our brethren, I'm telling you, if you think it is weakness, try us and see how this love will become a stone that will crush you. Some of you would say the love of God is strong. It is the same God that will destroy the wicked. But his love knows no bound, knows no end. But when he faces the wicked to root them out, he shows no mercy when the cup is full. So when I was speaking yesterday and talking to the young man in UK, some of you may see it as weakness. No, it's not weakness. It is the spirit that wants to bring Biafrans together. That is what is supposed to be within you. Because you will not be happy to see that your brethren are being led into the gallows to be destroyed. No. Your joy will be that the house is full, that Biafra is completely redeemed. Of course, we know that some of the mixed multitude are those that have determined never to see good come to Biafra. That is why their end is inevitable. That's why their end, you can't even predict it because it is already determined. Now, as I repeat this, and I will show you the disgrace that have come on Nigeria, and we keep coming more and more of this kind of disgrace. Mazi, speak up.
So what will be your words to those
Four cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
That's who we are. That's who we are. And you cannot take it away from us. You cannot take it away from us. That's who we are. And that's why we are winning. And that's why we will always win. Now look at the zoo. you will check. You will check in the whole of the world. You will check in the whole of this world where you ever have this kind of thing happen. In the whole world where you have your military, your police, a foreigner will come and line up your security agents and begin to give them 4,000, 5,000. How much is that? It's not even up to $5. How much? It's not up to $10. $5 maybe. Now look at it. That's how the disgrace that will come upon Nigeria. Look at what is happening to them. Look.
蒋总跟他们发小费了。
走开。
5,000 or 4,000.
这都是赖拉，
Look at that.
这都是1000的赖拉给的。
蒋夫人
Look at that.
200赖拉相当于那个1块。
A Chinese man is now calling his wife, I be his girlfriend. Oh yeah, I have disgraced all these ones. Come and disgrace the rest of them. Giving them now, they give them 5,000, and they can tell them to do anything, and they will do. They can tell them to shoot their fellow Nigerian citizens, and they will shoot. They can tell them to beat anybody to stupor, they will beat. That is how hopeless and disgraced Nigeria has been. Tell me, Biafra, with all our structure, as we build our land, this kind of thing can never happen. Never. Oh yeah, come and disgrace them.
发钱了。
Give the small girl also, so that they will disgrace them. They are videoing it. They are videoing it.
一个人是5000赖拉。 帅的都给钱啊！哎，
Hey,
帅的就多给一张。
did you see that? That's what happens to you when truth, justice have departed from you. My brethren, it is about to rain, and I'm going to end it here. I'm very sorry because I'm in the open and it is already about to pour down. Before I begin to tell you that my computer is having problem again. I love you all. I couldn't finish this program because it's about to rain. I still have 20 minutes, but I have to leave it here because the rain is already pouring on my computer. Thank you. Airborne. The 4 cardinal points.